Doosan Heavy Industries Vietnam is a $300 million industrial complex built on 110 hectares on the coast of central Vietnam's Quang Ngai province to serve as the company's forward strategic operations base. The company opened in 2009 and specializes in the manufacture of power plant equipment to light the way, cargo container cranes that drive global commerce, desalination plants to quench the thirst of millions, and high-tech structural steel for infrastructure and industrial projects. Doosan Vina currently provides jobs and regular income for nearly 2,000 employees and nearly 1,800 subcontractors. In November 2006, our investment certificate was granted, and on May 15, 2009, we held our grand opening. The first products were shipped in February 2009, signaling Doosan Vina's entry onto the global stage of heavy industry. Today, Doosan Vina has completed 197 projects that are now hard at work in 28 countries around the world. In total, the made in Vietnam equipment produced by Doosan Vina weighs in at an impressive 350,000 tons. At Doosan Vina's boiler shop, the power plant boilers they've produced are adding 11,180 megawatts of electricity to the world's grid. For perspective, that is equivalent to Vietnam's total power production from all sources in 2007, when Doosan Vina broke ground. Doosan Vina's boilers are now producing electricity in India, Brazil, Saudi Arabia, and Egypt. In Vietnam, our boilers are at work at the Mang Nhung 2 power plant and will soon be generating electricity at Vinh Tan 4, Vinh Tan 4 Extension, and Song Hao 1 power plants. These 4 power plants will add a total of 4,200 megawatts to Vietnam's grid. Our reputation as a major force in the world of heavy industry has grown exponentially since we launched operations in 2009. We've hosted a steady stream of visitors to the complex, and many like EGAT and THIPA of Thailand and IHI of Japan were so impressed with what they saw that they subsequently added Doosan Vina to their list of approved suppliers. If you have partners that would benefit from a visit to Doosan Vina, we would welcome an opportunity to work with you to schedule a visit. At the Material Handling Systems Shop, or MHS, we have produced a total of 65 cranes for some of the world's busiest ports. These massive cranes are the backbone of port logistics and modern trade. They can weigh as much as 1,480 tons, stand 73.8 meters tall, and can safely, efficiently, and quickly load and unload the standard 75 tons cargo containers with ease. Our crane clients are global leaders, and some names you may recognize are PSA in Singapore, JNPT in India, Samarinda of Indonesia, and in Vietnam, Saigon Newport, the Port of Da Nang, and the Port of Nhi Son Refinery. Over at the water shop, Doosan Vina proudly includes the UAE, Chile, and Saudi Arabia as desalination customers. The desalination plants produced at Doosan Vina are now producing nearly 1 billion liters of water per day and satisfying the daily needs of 2.5 million people. Each of the 8 desalination plants produced by Water Shop is the size of a football pitch, weighs 4,500 tons, and is as tall as a 5-story building, and can produce 92 million liters of potable water per day. Engineers are at the core of our operations, and today represent nearly 20% of the workforce. That is planned to double to 40% in the next couple of years. Most of the remaining workforce are skilled and highly trained technicians who fabricate and manufacture our high-tech products for power, water, and port logistics. Key to our operations is the constant and consistent cooperation with our Korean headquarters staff to keep abreast of advancements in technology, design, safety, quality, and production. In concert with business operations, Doosan Vina is deeply committed to its CSR, or Corporate Social Responsibility program. Our CSR theme is Building Healthy Communities, and that is where we deploy our resources. Since commencing operations in Vietnam, Doosan Vina has invested over $5.6 million in its CSR activities. We cooperate with Chung An University Hospital of Seoul to bring doctors to Vietnam to examine, treat, and supply medicines to local residents. To date, we've treated 16,000 people in Vietnam and worked with CAU to transfer medical technology to Vietnamese doctors. Doosan Vina has been involved in a series of other CSR activities. One such example was the donation of a near $1 million desalination plant to the people of An Binh Island so they could have a safe and reliable source of water. We've shipped $2.4 billion in products to 28 countries. Doosan Vina has made a major contribution to Quang Ngai by improving the trade balance, stabilizing the provincial economy, and by providing steady employment for thousands of people. Doosan Vina is also committed to improving the domestic mechanical sector by localizing our operations and transferring expertise and technology to local companies so that they can develop and become the next industrial leaders in the region and the world. Doosan's motto is, "Building your tomorrow today," and that motto is the thread that is woven into the fabric of all we do, and it is our commitment to our customers, employees, and Vietnam. Proud people, proud Doosan.